What's up with everybody? What's going on? We got breaking news right now, man. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Come on in. We got our coach, baby. Everybody stop the presses. We live right now. Pull on up. What's up? What's up? What's up? We got breaking news right now. Breaking news. Breaking news going on right now. Breaking news. The Carolina Panthers have their next head coach. The Carolina Panthers have their next head coach. Hey, we got to go live right now, 704. This is breaking news. The Carolina Panthers have their next head coach. Frank Reich has been named the Carolina Panthers' next head coach. It's breaking news. The contract, the Carolina Panthers, let me make sure I get these sources in here. Listen, hey, MJ, you say it's a bad hire. I think it's an interesting hire. I think it's a very interesting hire. This man has Carolina connections. He's familiar with the team. This dude, I think we harder on Frank than what we putting out to be. I think we harder on Frank than what we should be. I think we too hard on Frank. I don't think Frank was done. He had some unfortunate circumstances here with the Colts, but overall, Frank doesn't have a bad winning record as the next head coach. He doesn't. We went over this last night. Frank Reich. It's official, MDAG. The Panthers have hired Frank Reich to be our next head coach. Hey, it's all over, y'all. I'm trying to catch up on all of the news. Everybody is breaking this. Steve Wilks, per Ian Rapper report, Steve Wilks got a second interview and did a very nice job on the field. Interestingly, Kellen Moore, really. Will Steve Wilks become the defensive coordinator now? Will Steve Wilks stay? Or will he go to the Falcons? Frank Reich is the Panthers' new head coach, man. Hey, you know what? I'm not mad about this, man. I'm not mad about this. I'm not upset at this. I'm really not upset at this, man, because granted, he wasn't my first choice, but at the same time, he an experienced head coach who has some winning in his background. If he can get the right quarterback, bring in the right coordinators, I think Frank Reich can do a good job here. I think that he can do a good job here. I really do. I think that Frank will be able to do a good job. I think he will. We got my boy Q. Q in the building.
What's up? Hear me, and hear me clearly when I say this is not who the hell I want. Hear me and hear me clearly. Now, hear me and hear me clearly, Panthers. This is not who I wanted.
Oh. Hey, look, Q, listen, man, it's not who you want, but I told y'all yesterday that Frank Reich was going to be y'all head coach. Y'all didn't want to believe me.
Well, no goddamn Frank Reich.
Hey, so do you think Steve Wilks will stay as the defensive coordinator?
Well, that's probably what I'm hearing next because he was a finalist over there. So I'm guessing they try to work their magic to have him come in together. I don't think that would be a smart thing for him to do, being that he was trying to be the head man. Now you want to go back to being under that? I don't see him doing that.
Man, I think I'm actually okay with this move, man. I don't feel as bad as I thought I would feel about this because the man has won. He has won, man. And with the right quarterback and the right staff, I think Frank Reich, man, can have some success here in Carolina. I really do, man.
I suppose. You got a lot more faith in this nigga than I do. So hey, go ahead and tell the people something good, cause I ain't got shit to say about it.
Hey, listen, look, man. 704, your boy Wilkes, man. You gonna have to take him out for drinks. You gonna have to take him out for drinks, 704. That boy hurt. But listen, I'm telling y'all, I want to know what everybody think about this deal, man. In the comments, do you think this was a good hire, bad hire? How do y'all honestly feel about this? I want to know. What do y'all honestly feel about this? Like, what does everybody feel about this? What is everybody thoughts? Did the Panthers make the wrong decision? Did they make the right decision? What is everybody thinking about this move, man?
I don't know, man.
Man.
I don't want this motherfucker, man.
Q, tell me something good now, man.
What I just say, Wade, I ain't got nothing good to say, goddammit. Sick of these motherfuckers always going around here picking the wrong coaches, the wrong direction. This organization pissing me off.
Hey. So you said this was a bad move?
I think it was a bad move. I really do. I don't care for Frank Reich. Because as a head coach, what has he proved with me without Andrew Luck? That he is not a consistent winner in this league without Andrew Luck, which is a superstar or a generational talent. So he hasn't proven shit to me.
But okay, so do you not think that he can get somebody that can come in and help him develop this talent?
Well, let's hope for his sake, or let's hope that he can get his shit together and get somebody to do that.
Because what do you think, honestly, man? Like, all honestly, with a good quarterback and the right offensive, and you got to remember, he's an offensive guy, man. This guy led Carson Wentz to an MVP year when the Eagles won the Super Bowl. This guy won the Super Bowl with Nick Foles. This guy also helped Andrew Luck and had some assistant, some pretty good years there in with the Colts. He with the right quarterback, and now we can focus on the future with the right quarterback. I'm not mad at this hire, man. I'm really not mad at this hire, bro, because again, Frank Reich numbers as a head coach are not bad. They're not bad numbers as a head coach. Man, he had some successful years. This year, he was a product of Matt Ryan playing like trash and them not having another answer at quarterback. That's why he got fired this year. If he can draft his quarterback and he can bring in some good offense and defensive coordinators, I'm telling y'all right now, Vic Fangio as the defensive coordinator. If we bring Vic Fangio in on this staff, bring in a good offensive mind, hey, maybe they bring in Kellen Moore as the offensive coordinator. Who knows? Who knows? Who would y'all like to see as the OC for Frank Reich?
Well, no damn Kellen Moore wave. He couldn't even do shit in Dallas. What the hell we want him?
So who would y'all like to see? A Fishbowl, welcome in again, everybody. We live on all platforms right now. Breaking news per everybody. The Carolina Panthers have made Frank Reich the next head coach of the Carolina Panthers. We have yet to see any details on what his staff is going to look like. More information is going to be coming up. I'm sure the Panthers will be having a press conference either today or tomorrow. The Panthers have their next head coach. Between the Line podcast, man, make sure that you like and subscribe right now if you haven't done so already. This is big news, man. We're going to be dropping this news for the next several days. This is where you want to be to get your Carolina Panther news. Now we can focus on the draft and getting us a quarterback. I'm actually glad to say, man, keep pounding. I don't think that Tepper messed this up. I really don't. I don't, man. I don't think Tepper messed this up. I think that this was a safe hire. This was a hire. He said that he wanted to have a guy all along. David Tepper said that he wanted to have a guy with considerable head coaching experience. That's what he said all along, that he wanted a head coach with considerable head coaching experience. Q, what do you think about that?
To be honest with your ways, at this point now, Tepper just doing everything backwards. It don't even matter because, like I say, you had a chance to get Steichen, you had a chance to go out and get a lot of these other guys, and you settle for this guy. And yes, I said the word right, settle.
Now, do you think Shane Steichen, man, due to their success in the playoffs, man, and the fact that he wasn't able logistically to get another interview, hurt his chances?
Well, it seems like anything that's going right in Carolina would hurt anybody's chances. Anything going right in any other organization is hurting their chances of coming here. Look at D'Amico Ryans. They didn't even try to even figure out something with him. I mean, come on. We know who the best candidates that were out there.
Yeah. So Q, what exactly is it that I feel like, man, that because this is not the sexy pick. Let's be real for everybody. This is not the sexy pick that Carolina, could have made. But I feel like it was the safest just based off of how things were going in this coaching search. And again, man, I'm not mad at this pick because, again, man, Frank Reich, he had success. Everybody that's listening to this right now, go and pull up Frank Reich numbers, man. I went over them last night as a head coach. He's had a winning season at head coach for the Colts pretty much every year that he's been there, except the year that Andrew Luck suddenly retired, and then this year because of the bad quarterback play. But outside of that, when he had competent quarterback play, the team was performing well. And if you can bring in a good offensive coordinator, Frank Reich has already proven to people that he can develop quarterbacks. Listen, that year that the Eagles won the Super Bowl about 5 years ago, Carson Wentz was the best quarterback in the NFL that year. He was playing at an MVP level. When he went down, man, he made Nick Foles a career backup, career journeyman, a decent quarterback enough to go and win the Super Bowl, man. He was the offensive coordinator for that team. So offensive-minded guy, just got to bring in the right defense and draft the right quarterback. Like, for real. Like, I mean, let's keep it real, man. This pick, I'm really not upset about this. I'm not upset about it. I'm not upset about this at all, man, because I feel like it was the safe pick. It really was the safe pick.
I'm glad you can rub your titties together on this, Wiz. I really am. I'm glad this makes you excited.
I wouldn't say it makes me excited. Again, he wasn't my first choice, but I'm not mad at it. I prepared myself for this. I knew that this was probably who it was going to be. All along, I kind of felt like he had a good case, man. So, hey, the new era in Carolina Panther football starts now.
Yeah, we're gonna see what this shit here gonna be. Yeah, well, there go the rest of my day.
And listen, get your ass out the blender. We're gonna go live again tonight to talk about this, man. And we go discuss it a little bit further. We go discuss this thing a little bit further. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link in the chat, man, to see who all want to pull up and talk about this, man, because I'm interested in hearing what everybody else got to say.
You okay over there?
You hear me? My bad, man. My microphone got unplugged. I dropped the link to the StreamYard, man. Anybody want to pull up to voice their opinion? Let me know. Q right now in the mall drinking an iced latte, crying the damn river, y'all. He crying the river right now. Hey, Q over there drinking an iced latte. Look at him there, yo, Q. Yo, Q. season. Keep pounding. What's up, MDJ in the building? We got everybody pulling up. What's up, fellas?
Popping with y'all. I'm at
What's
work right
going
now.
on?
Turn
Give
that
me a
damn
minute.
microphone down, Q. We can hear all your background.
Get your ass up.
Hey, what up with everybody? We got Trey up in here. We got MDJ. We got Agent 704. Man, how y'all feeling about this?
Man, I'm not really feeling too good about this.
Disgusting.
Y'all gotta give me a minute. I'm at work right now, so give me a second.
Got you. Take your time, brother. Work come first. This news gonna be here, but you know we had to hop on it. Hey, MDJ, how you feel, MDJ?
Oh, man.
MDJ, we can't hear you, man. You got to get rid of that cricket phone, man. That cricket got to go. All right, who that? Hey, Trey, man, tell us your thoughts on that.
Man, we didn't get the best one.
You said what now?
We didn't get the best one.
Okay, okay. So, but how do you feel about Frank though?
He just told you.
I think they just signed him because he was with the Panthers first year. I think that's the only reason why they signed him.
Mm-hmm. Nostalgia. That's why we signed this cat, because he was one of the first quarterbacks.
Hey, check this out, everybody. Another breaking news. They said the Panthers will face the Colts this year. The NFL is set up, y'all.
Yep, there you go.
Hey, Q, that was the next news that just popped up on my screen.
There
They
you
said
go.
the Panthers will face the Colts. Y'all, the NFL is all about storylines, man. Y'all know how it goes. Hey, so let me ask everybody this question, man. So, MDJ, if you can talk now, Trey. So, do you think, man, that Frank Reich can come in here and win?
It all depends who the quarterback's going to be.
So, who do you think we should draft at quarterback now?
I mean, it doesn't matter really. They're still going to do the same thing.
All right. MDJ, you good over there?
Bro's on an Android 12.
So look, let me say this about this, Q, and my boy Q over there looking devastated, y'all. He looking devastated, man. But I'm gonna try to lighten his ass up a little bit, you know, get him on the light skin side, because right now he acting like a dark man. So I'm gonna go ahead and lighten his ass up right quick. Look, Q, this is your head coach, whether you like it or not, and you gonna have to deal with it. And look, you gonna support this team with a damn smile on your face. You may be
kiss my ass, you motherfucker. That's what you could do.
Hey, this man all season long, man, had me out here supporting this team, cheering for this team. Is it, man, show? Is that Milk over there?
He's the milkman.
Can you show us some of that good old milk? Hey, Wilkes might be the defensive coordinator. Hey, look, I would like that. Ice White. Hey, I would like that.
I heard he was going to the Falcons. That's what I heard.
Hey, he might go to the Falcons. I'm trying
to
see.
Bro got a whole box of milk over there, man.
Yeah. Hold on, man. I'm catching up on this news, y'all. This news is coming out left and right.
What else happened?
So other news. Well, my phone is going crazy right now, man. Hey, look, so this is what we got. So obviously the news came out about the Colts. The Panthers will play the Colts this year. They said the Panthers had already had significant amount of staff discussions, phone calls with Frank Reich the past few days leading up to his hire. This is per Aaron Wilson on Twitter. His hire didn't come as a surprise, as David Owner wanted an experienced head coach with a proven offensive background.
I thought we should go for Sean Payton.
Yeah, I would have liked that too.
All nothing.
Yo, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now, MDJ.
Okay, yeah, I work for FedEx, man. I had to pull the hell over, man, once I got a signal, bro. This shit is terrible.
Yeah, so talk about it, man. What you don't like about it?
Man, that division he was coaching in is just as shitty as our division was this fucking year, dog. Jacksonville ain't never been shit. Houston ain't never been shit. Tennessee is average as hell, man.
Okay. So that's a good point too. Anybody else want to pull up, y'all? Y'all can scroll up for the links is at the top. So whenever you want to pull up, man, let us know. The link is out there, man. Join it. Y'all already see how it's man. Between the Lines, we live right now on every platform. Make sure y'all like and subscribe if y'all haven't done so already. Again, breaking news: the Panthers have made Frank Reich their next head coach. So MBJ, let me tell you something, man. You're not feeling this pick, man. So in your mind, what do you see? How do you see Frank Reich having success in your mind?
I mean, just me being a fan, I'm not gonna sit here and try to just dog him out. Like, I hope he do have success. I just think that the obvious choice was Steve Wilks, man. That team, our team trade away our best player in the middle of the season. He fired him, but he lose coaches in the middle of the season, and we still go 6-6. And that schedule won't so easy. I mean, the division sucked. Yeah, we lost. As a matter of fact, he had another win. Atlanta, we really won that Atlanta game. If it wasn't for DJ Moore taking the fucking helmet off, we really won that game. But we lost. I just feel like Wilks was the obvious fucking choice, man. They kind of shitted that away.
I don't think Wilks was the obvious choice, though, man.
But the same way I feel about it, I feel like the locker room, all the Panther players that wanted them, the ex-players, they gonna feel the same way. It's like the organization just didn't listen and let us down.
But that doesn't mean he's the best coach, though.
I mean, it don't mean Frank Reich is a better coach than him because he got the job.
They only like the dude. They only like the dude because he's black.
That's not true. That's not true. It's plenty of white coaches I like. Hell, I love Andy Reid.
I'm talking about the locker room. The locker room.
Oh, the locker room. Okay. Yeah. I maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But I feel like they were playing for him, and they looked like they had fucking life, and before they didn't. They just looked like dead fish in the water.
I mean, he was great. I won't say great, but he was good. But in the moments, he didn't come down in the moments.
Yeah, 704. You on?
What's happening? I mean, what's going on, man?
What's up, bro? Can you talk now?
Yeah, what's happening? What's the question?
Man, how you feel about this, man? I want to get your overall consensus.
Well, man, I mean, everybody and their mama and dad know who I wanted. We didn't get him. Of course, I'm disappointed. It's like the other dude said, man. I feel like we just got Frank Reich because, we didn't have nobody else to choose from, and he was the one with the most. He was the one with the most experience. So I felt like we just.
We did, but they didn't want to put the picks out and stuff with Tom Payton.
Yeah. Right. So I don't know, man. Like I said in the chat, man, I'm just gonna hold my breath until the season starts. I don't like Frank Reich, but I mean, it's my team. I'm gonna roll with it. So let's just see what the man could do.
In my opinion, he's a nobody. In my opinion.
So let me tell you, man.
Yeah, but that's what I was telling Waze in the chat. Like, I mean, Wilks did better than him without a quarterback. So I mean, why do we want this dude, man?
Well, man, listen, Frank Reich got fired with a 3-5 record. I mean, listen, this is what I'll say about it, man. Look, I'll say it again. It's not the sexy pick, right? This is not the pick. He wasn't my first choice of coach, but listen, I knew Steve Wilks wasn't going to be brought back as the head coach. I knew he wasn't going to be brought back as the head coach, man. I already kind of figured that was going to happen, and listen, I know the players, they wanted him, what I'm saying, back. A lot of the fan base wanted him back. But, man, y'all got to understand something. Like, at the end of the day, the NFL, man, is like a business. It's 100% business, man. David Tepper said all along that he wanted a coach with considerable head coaching experience. That's what he always said. If you go back to when he fired Matt Rule and go to that press conference, he said that he wanted a coach with considerable head coaching experience.
So he chose the one. He chose the one with 3 wins. Okay.
And listen, when I was talking yesterday, I knew Frank Reich when it came down to the last 3. Frank Reich name never went away through this whole coaching career.
Listen. He got a coach with head coaching experience. Check the box. He didn't fall for the damn okie doke and give away our first round pick, fucking with damn Sean Payton. Check the box.
Okay.
Nah, Sean Payton, man, that was worth it.
He didn't do nothing
I didn't want
stupid.
Sean
You
Payton
see what I'm
anyway.
saying?
Shit.
He did, but see, y'all missing the block though. He didn't do nothing stupid like fall for that motherfucking banana in the tailpipe. You see what I'm saying? So check the box.
Right.
Y'all gotta understand. He got somebody in here that's gonna pretty much right this offense. That's been our Achilles heel. Hopefully, we'll get some defensive picks. We got a loaded clip as far as our damn draft choices. We got draft picks this year. This is the first year that we had all our draft picks going into the draft, even a couple extra ones here and there. So, I mean, I'm all right with it.
Yeah, I'm not
If
mad
you
at
ask me.
it. Kendall, I'm not mad at it, man. I'm really not mad at this because, again, I think people are upset because it's not a sexy pick, right? It's not what everybody, wanted. Granted, I wanted
Right.
Sean
We just
Payton.
picked him because he was the only thing left, man. That's my opinion.
I mean, it wasn't even the fact that he was the only one left, man. They could have look. The Panthers could have waited till the Eagles got out of the playoffs to bring in Shane Steichen. They really could have, but they didn't want to because they got to get on the ball.
Look,
man, all the
exactly.
other
He could have brought in. He could have brought in Jim Harbaugh. He could have caved and gave that man the GM they wanted and gave him this and that. He told y'all guys he was not giving.
CLT, pull up.
He was not giving another head coach all that power. He told y'all that.
Right.
That way we got checks and balances around here now. Y'all got to understand that we got a GM that's gonna build this. That's gonna help build this team. Not give this guy quality players and he cut them so that they ain't gonna have that they don't fit into his offense or defensive scheme. That he got total roster control. Y'all got to understand that he doing shit the right way this time, and everybody's still complaining.
Yeah, and I'll say this too.
He's a nobody.
I can't wait to hear who he bring in as his. Listen, if he brings in Vic Fangio as the defensive coordinator,
I don't dislike that move.
If he bring in Vic Fangio as the defensive coordinator, y'all, this staff could potentially have 3 ex-head coaches.
That's what. Think about it. That's all you got. Just think about it.
You know what I'm saying? So
because y'all hollering, y'all sitting there hollering that Wilkes is getting ready to go to Atlanta. Y'all don't know that Wilkes might stay here and be defensive coordinator.
Well, the reports just came out. They said the Panthers will not bring back Steve Wilkes in any fashion.
See, I told you.
Okay.
Yeah,
So they clean the house. Okay.
They just announced it, man. They not.
Okay, which that still ain't a bad move. That's not a bad move because see, you got people that's gonna be like, oh shit, man, let Steve Wilkes say it. I ain't gonna do it. You see what I'm saying? So you got to clean all that shit away. You got to clean all that.
Right.
New regime.
Now, y'all, we can focus on getting our quarterback down. Now we can focus on that because we all know that if Frank Reich gonna have any kind of success, he got to get the quarterback right. And I'm telling you, he's not taking no Anthony Richardson. That's not his style.
That's my question. Who the hell do we take at number 9 now? What do we do at number 9 now?
I think he gonna try to get a Will Levis type. Yeah, I really do.
No, he's gonna trade down. He's gonna trade down.
I can see that. I can see that.
That's the type of quarterback he used to playing with. The blue collar type, pocket passer, strong arm quarterback, big quarterbacks. That's what he used to playing with. So I could see Will Levis.
Well, he got to he got to get past Vegas. So then, if that's the move, he got to move up.
Yeah, because they talking about. I saw a report where they talking about Will Levis might go number 1 overall now.
Nah, I doubt it.
Nah.
I don't agree with it. Q, man, we ain't heard nothing.
It's gonna be some moves up there at the top. You know what I'm saying? Because it's too much talent up there. It's too much talent up there.
Hey, Q pissed off, man.
Yeah. I'm fucking pissed, man. I didn't want this motherfucker. And I heard Kendall gave all his reasons talking about we didn't give up any draft picks, we didn't give up a whole lot.
Yeah,
But at the end of the
yeah.
day, you got to make the right damn hire, Kendall, and we didn't make the right hire.
You think so?
So I
What
don't
was
want to
so
hear
bad
this
about
shit.
it though, Q? What's gonna be so bad about it?
Well, he's pedestrian at best. Now, granted, we haven't seen an offensive playmaker come in here that can come in and turn and take this thing to another level. But the problem
Mhm.
is he's mediocre. What part of that y'all ain't understanding about mediocre?
What makes him
Okay.
mediocre, though, Q?
And you should be the king of knowing about that way. Is you call everybody else mediocre, you should see the mediocreness in this nigga.
What makes
Let me
him?
ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. How many wins do you have this year?
He went 3-5
Not
before he got fired.
not a goddamn
Well,
minute to keep his job. That's how much.
Q. Now, okay. When he was with the Eagles as an OC, and their management was on point with what's that dude name? He be up there dancing all the time and the nigga that be in the box all the time. Y'all know the Eagles owner. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And he,
Laurie, the Lauries or whatever.
Laurie, yeah, Jeffrey
Yeah.
Laurie. Everything was straight with that. They didn't have no beef going on, all that shit. Frank Rich and them did what they supposed to do. Like y'all said, he took old boy and managed him when Wentz went down and all that. Now when he went over there to Indianapolis, it's some bullshit going on in the management up there in Indianapolis. It still is.
It is.
So
It really
it's
is.
hard for a head coach to implement shit and do shit when bullshit is going on over his head.
Let's keep it real. The owner over there for the Colts,
Keep
man,
it real.
He an alcoholic, man. Like for real, he an alcoholic. Like let's keep it 100. And man, this man named Jeff Saturday, a man with nobody type of coaching experience, the head coach. Who the hell would want to coach?
Who does that?
What's the owners of his name? I keep forgetting his name for the Colts.
Jim Irsay.
Jim Irsay.
Who the hell would want to coach for Jim Irsay for real? Come on.
Yeah,
man.
well, that's the same motherfucker that let Peyton Manning go with his stupid ass.
Exactly.
And let Peyton Manning went out and threw for 50 fucking touchdowns the same year.
Hey,
Man, you got to be one dumb son of a bitch, man.
Hey Q, will it let you add whoever down there to the?
Yeah, I got you.
And then it's a reason. Andrew Luck had done set out. It's a reason why Luck left too. That ain't the only reason. Like he was hurt or some shit like that. That's not the only reason why that nigga left.
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
What's going on?
Hey, I'm
Hollywood.
glad y'all talking about the Colts because ain't nobody mentioning the point. I'm just gonna say this real quick. One, Tepper's a jackass. All right.
Here we go.
Two, if Jeff Saturday gets the damn coach job, that just goes to show that the NFL don't give a fuck about black coaches or black players. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, ain't no fucking way, bro. Ain't no fucking way this shit is really happening. I'm sorry. I understand, you know, your boy Frank is the offensive coordinator and he wow y'all and shit like that, but man, show me another motherfucking coach that can do what the hell Wilkes did. I'm sorry, bro.
That's all I'm saying.
He earned the job.
Thank you.
That's
He
why
earned
I'm trying to tell you,
bro. Thank you.
This shit is ridiculous. The man, Tepper always going against the grain. Motherfuckers want goddamn grass fields. He say, hell no.
Hey, Poppin'.
You got a hell of a point. But shout out to JTJ right there, the great one. He's saying we needed a young talent at the coaching perspective, man. We didn't a 61-year-old man.
That nigga's 61.
61. This motherfucker older be somebody's granddaddy.
Yo, on some real shit. On some real shit, bro. Tepper is making the same mistake he did the last time. He's making the same mistake.
Okay.
He's making the same mistake.
Q, you sit there and you say that, Q. And now we hired a motherfucker, high school damn coach damn near in Matt Rule. And then you want to go and hire
No, don't start that shit. I didn't tell y'all to hire that motherfucker either.
Hey,
but you want us to go hire a 1-year old
fucking Rule not even fucking young either.
Man, look at here. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We now have super chats available. Show that love in there, man. You can hit the Cash App as well.
Yes, sir. We gotta
So
say that. Hey,
question.
I know y'all seen the goddamn ads pop up when y'all came over here. Between the lines is
Yeah,
Bro, this
yeah.
apparently
shit crazy. This
monetized.
shit is crazy. And then,
Yeah. Now, now
hey,
y'all want us to go
how
hire a
y'all think the
1-year
players gonna
OC
feel?
now?
How y'all think the players feel about this shit?
They're not
The
gonna play.
niggas gonna play. The
Listen,
niggas
How y'all
gonna
think the
play.
players
Fuck
feel
that
about
shit.
it?
The niggas
You know
better
what?
play.
Hey, Q, you know what?
Oh, they
Frank
gonna
Wright is my
play.
goddamn coach. Frank Wright era. Let the Frank Wright era begin. Keep pounding. I'm actually excited about
Man,
this
fuck
shit
all that.
getting down.
Man, get the hell
There
out
you
of here with
go.
that
Let me
shit.
ask
Say it
y'all a
again.
Man, I
question.
hear that.
Say it
I'm
again,
excited
Wayne.
about this
Say it
shit.
again.
Oh,
Frank
Let
Let
Wright
the
me
goddamn.
ask
Frank,
y'all a
Man,
let the
question.
Frank
listen,
Rich, let the
bro.
Frank
I'll go
Rich
ahead and
era,
ask
This
it.
let the French
motherfucker.
era
Frank
begin,
Rich
bro.
era begin.
Because if
Be
this
excited.
motherfucker come in there
Be
and make us
excited to go
contenders,
goddamn
Hey,
7-9. Be excited to
Facts.
go
if,
seven
if
and nine.
we listen, bro. If Frank Wright come in here and get this team to 500 in year one with a rookie quarterback, you got to give that
and he
motherfucker
will,
props.
and he will.
I got a question. I got a
All
question.
he needs is a quarterback. All he needs is
Yeah, here we go with this
a
shit right here.
quarterback.
I got
Man,
a
dude,
question.
I'm telling you.
What
And
if
guess
he has to
what?
What?
lose
And
this season?
listen, I
What if he
promise
has
you
to
this:
lose this
if he
season?
is trash, it ain't gonna take David Tepper 3 years to find out that he trash.
Oh
His
no,
ass,
no, no.
his ass to
Well,
get
hell, all
gone
he had to
quick.
do was ask me. I'll tell you that shit. The motherfucker trash. Shit, it don't take 10 minutes to figure that shit out.
Oh, hey, that boy
So
Q
question.
mad. Hey, get you some water, my
Damn,
boy.
y'all really
Hey,
arguing
I'm
between
sorry,
him
y'all.
and
I'm
Steve
sorry,
Wilkes.
but you don't
Y'all
hire a
really
motherfucker
arguing
that
between.
just got fired from his damn job to do that same job. You don't do that.
If he
Man,
has to lose this season, we gotta let him go.
This
Hey, I'm
motherfucker
not
just
mad at
got
this,
fired from
man.
his job,
I'm big
and we gonna
shit.
hire him?
Bro,
I am
listen.
big
I
shit.
think that the coach prematurely fired that man. I really do. I think that they prematurely fired because let me tell you something, bro. I'm pulling it up again just so that everybody can hear this. I need everybody to hear this, bro. Everybody needs to hear this about this man facts. As a head coach, bro. Listen to this man's
Get out the
record.
motherfucking
He
way.
has a 40. He got a 40-33 record as a head coach. That's a winning record. That is a winning record as a head coach. Under his tutelage, he's been to the postseason 3 times, and he's 1-2, won a Super Bowl all the way as an offensive coordinator. Bruh, with the coach, when he was the head coach of the coach, this was his record. In 2018, he went 10-6 as a head coach.
10-6 now.
In 2019, the year that Andrew Luck suddenly retired, he went 7-9 and still ended up finishing in second place. In 2020, during the COVID year, he went 11-5.
11-5.
11-5 in 2020. 2021, he went
When the last time we been 11-5?
In 2021, he went 9-8 as a head coach. This year
When the
before
last time we been 9-8?
right. This year he was 3-5 when he got fired, bro. The season wasn't even over with. We don't know what he would have finished with. So basically, this man ain't finished with as a head coach. This man ain't finished with 6 losses or more in every season he's coached as a head coach. And we're not even talking about as an offensive coordinator. He took the Philadelphia Eagles all the way to the Super Bowl. Hey, Bo Carter is right. They were still in contention when he got fired because the AFC South was trash. So I think that the coach fired him too early. One man's trash could be another man's treasure. You listen. All I'm telling Panther Nation,
No.
I don't know if he's the answer. I don't know. That's yet to be seen. But the Panthers, I think that this is you gotta really look at this hire. And if he bring in the right coordinators, like bruh, if he bring Vic Fangio on to this defensive coordinator position, y'all, this will be one of the most experienced staffs in the NFL. It really will. It really will be.
Hey, Waves, I
Everybody,
feel you on that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm holding, back my judgment till we see what this man's staff's gonna look like. Because that's
That's
gonna be
what
the
you got
most
to do.
important thing.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. That's the
like,
next thing you got to be look. That's the next thing you got to look at. You got to say, okay, they hired him. That's done. Now you got to see who he put in place. who he get as a quarterback, who he get as an OC, who he get as a DC, who he get a quarterback coach. That's what you got to start looking at now.
Yeah, you do have a point with that.
Do y'all
Yeah.
think Wilkes would come in as the DC?
Nah, they already said that he's going to go to another team.
Atlanta, man, he go to fucking Atlanta, they gonna sweep our ass, bruh. I'm gonna be pissed as hell. If this nigga go to Atlanta and sweep us, bruh, all hell gonna break loose here.
Man, I don't see that happening, bro. I mean, he probably, if he do go to Atlanta, he will go there under the strength of, this is, it's closer to Charlotte, and Charlotte is home. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
Yep.
I don't really see him going there and turning it around, because you got to remember something, man. The Falcons still ain't got no offense. You get what I'm saying? I'm not.
Yeah.
Their defense will be better. They will be better, but to sit up here and say he going there as a coordinator, he's not going there as a head coach. If he go there as a coordinator and turn that team around and they win the NFC South, then yeah, the Panthers made the worst decision ever.
Let me ask y'all something. Do y'all think, because he a part of that lawsuit, do y'all think him not getting this job and potentially not having other interviews for other teams had something to do with that lawsuit?
I mean,
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Because one thing he said at the podium, he said he wanted this job.
Yeah, you're right, Kendall.
So therefore, he didn't campaign. He didn't really campaign or go and apply or go on any interviews for anything else, because he wanted this job.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Kendall, but as a man, we all know we can't put all our eggs in one goddamn basket.
Well, I think that's just what Hollywood. I think that's just what he did. You know what I'm saying? Because he just, like he just said, he didn't never sell his house in Charlotte. This that. Every time you hear them Charlotte blah 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 ties and all that, he wanted this job.
I mean, who wouldn't though? Who wouldn't want to coach for their hometown team? You know?
Yeah.
I can't blame the man for that. I wouldn't sell my shit either. Honestly, I probably put about 99% of my eggs into
We got one
that
more that's
basket.
trying to join on.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hop off, y'all. I'm gonna hop off.
All right, you good, Hollywood. Appreciate you for pulling up, man. Appreciate you for pulling up. All right, man. We got CLT in the building. CLT, man, what's your thoughts? Yo, CLT, what's up with it, bro? Can you hear us?
I'm here, but it's not connecting. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we see you. We hear you and see you.
All right, cool. Yeah, I was saying I appreciate y'all having me. But in regards to picking Frank Reich, as some of y'all said, he was not my first option, but he wasn't my last also. I believe, like Kendall said, we did check a few boxes by selecting him. We selected the offensive mind.
Right.
We did not give up draft
Exactly.
capital. The offense will become more creative. So it's going to be more exciting, I would say. Our offense has been very dry and dull. I hope that he can get our tight ends more involved this year, because I think that's what we've been missing since Greg Olsen. But I want to see what he does as far as the draft. Who did he select in the draft as far as quarterback? So I'm not down on the pick. He wasn't my first option. I'm glad we didn't get Sean Payton. I do personally feel between Steve Wilkes and Frank Reich, I believe Steve Wilkes did deserve the job. I believe if we had to pick between these two candidates, but I'm not mad with the pick.
Yeah, and I agree, man. It's well said, man. Like I said, it's not the sexy pick that everybody thought, man, we would have, but at the same time, man, the guy's experienced, and he's shown that he can win. So I'm not mad at it. I think how he addresses this draft, the type of staff that he brings in, I can't wait till the news comes out about who the Panthers will hire as an OC and who the Panthers will hire as a defensive coordinator. That right there will give me more clarity on what type of job he can do. And then on top of that, man, what he does in the draft. The Panthers, what the kind of quarterbacks that's going to be available. They probably go have to, if they want a CJ. If CJ is Frank guy, then you got to trade up to go get him. If Bryce is his guy, you got to trade up to go get him. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is, and listen, if you don't have a quarterback you think you can get at 9, ain't nothing wrong with trading back. Trade back and try to recruit as many picks as you can.
Exactly.
And see what you can do in free agency. See if you can swing a trade for somebody. I don't know, man, but whatever decision that the Panthers have made, I'm glad that we have a head coach now. I'm not mad at this, bro. I tell people, because the man, he has a track record. He's experienced, and I know that a lot of these young offensive minds but this to me feels like a safe choice. Like what he did.
I have a question though. How short do you guys think his leash should be? Should he be a one and done coach if he doesn't underperform, or do we give him at least 2 years?
I think you got to give him at least 2 years because he still don't have a quarterback, right? So you gonna have to get a quarterback first before you can get a full evaluation on what his coaching looks like. So how they attack that, man, is gonna be critical, I think. But he got to get a quarterback first. Because if we
you got to give him 2 to 3 years. He's gonna do something in this weak division. I mean, we know you can get 5 to 7 games in this weak ass division. We know that. So he'll get some type of results.
Yeah, I think, man, honestly, now that we have our head coach, and like I said, everybody that's watching. If y'all new to any of the platforms, if you're watching us on Twitch, we live on Twitter. We live on Between the Lines, Black Cat Panther Podcast. Life is just a way right now. Wherever you watching, man, make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel, Between the Lines Podcast. Y'all, we just got monetized officially, man, and that's all because of everybody, man, and y'all rocking with us. We appreciate you. Y'all go see them ads when y'all clicking on the videos and them lives now. So God is good, man. We trying to continue to grow.
That's why you get YouTube Premium, folks.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's a hard, long grind and getting that thing to where it is. And you know what? We also, like he just said, we appreciate y'all, man. It's all love.
Truly grateful from everybody, boy. Appreciate that for real. Thank y'all for that. But we got to keep going, though. We go keep going, keep building this thing up, man. Trying to get to that million mark one day. But the details of his contract are not out yet. I'm staying over here. If y'all see me looking down, because I'm looking at all of the news that's coming out from everybody on Twitter. Report, like stuff is coming out left and right, and I'm just waiting to hear about ideal candidates for the offensive and defensive coordinator positions. It's going to be very interesting to see what the Panthers do there. But again, if you just joined in, the Panthers name Frank Reich. Is it Rich or Wright? Is it? I think you say it right? That's how you say it.
Rich.
Frank.
Yeah,
Frank Rich.
Yeah. So however you say it, he's our new head coach. And what does everybody in the chat say, man? Like, what are y'all real opinions about this, man? What do you think that Frank Reich can come in here and do? And what direction do you think he goes in the draft now? What do you think that we do in the draft? Who was our guy in the draft?
Oh, it's definitely a quarterback.
Yeah, he definitely gonna take a quarterback because he can't afford to get fired again because lost of a quarterback.
Yep, it's definitely a quarterback.
Hey, where all y'all Matt Corral lovers at?
You funny?
Shit, we could fuck around roll with Sam Darnold again. Y'all better stop playing.
Hey,
we'll fuck around roll with Sam Darnold again.
Fuck around, be at the unemployment office.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this though. Hey, listen, he was a
Carolina. That man don't want to get fired again.
Right. I think he got improved.
The fact that this nigga just got fired and everybody talking like this isn't a problem, that just trips me out, bro.
That man don't want to get fired again. He got fired behind bum-ass quarterbacks, though, Q. You understand what I'm saying? He's not going to link himself to another bum-ass quarterback.
Nah, I don't think so.
That would be crazy. He'd be a fool.
I can't wait for these press conferences, y'all. We about to have shit out there. Between the Line Podcast. This is where y'all want to get this information from. We gonna be working around the clock, man. Now that this information is out, to drop videos, y'all. We gonna be dropping lives. We doing another live tonight as more information comes out. We're gonna be doing a video about what Frank Reich will come, what kind of scheme, what kind of quarterback that he will want, what he's gonna do at the coordinator position, potential offensive coordinator candidates, defensive coordinator candidates, and now we can start turning this attention to free agency in the draft.
Y'all think he gonna bring some players from Indianapolis over here?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, you know,
watch him bring Stephon Gilmore back.
Yeah, bring him back.
That'd be a smart move to bring him back and pair with JC.
Frank Reich threw his very first Carolina Panther touchdown.
That won't be a bad move.
Yeah, man.
Ain't he on like a 1-2 year deal?
They haven't said the details of his contract yet.
I'm talking about Gilmore.
He on a 2-year deal with the Colts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he on a
shit. We can still trade and get him again.
Hey, wait,
I'm so stressed out today.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Hey, look, man. I had bad down, man. I was saying, listening to Kendall, man. Please tell me why the fuck I gotta get him 1 to 2 years to get the team right, man. Why?
Right. We can win now.
We gave Wilkes 12 games to get the team right, and it's cool to just kick his ass off to the side. That shit is crazy, man. I don't get this shit.
I agree.
What I'm saying is the man gonna have success in the NFC South because it's so weak. I mean, you're gonna beat the Falcons, you're gonna beat the Bucks, just like and you're gonna beat the Saints. I mean, you're gonna win those games at home just like you did, and then you're possibly gonna win. Huh?
You know that for sure. Steve Wilkes becoming the head coach of the Falcons. I say if Wilkes is the head coach of the Falcons, you don't know that for sure, bro. I'm just saying.
Shit ain't gonna
a
matter,
lot of people
man.
like to say they don't see. All right.
They're gonna draft the tackle from Clemson with their first pick. Then they got Desmond Ridder, so that he's pretty much he ain't played but 4 games. He's still much a rookie. You know what I'm saying? As far as the quarterback position
y'all
in this whole motherfucking, I'm telling you, as soon as the quarterback position in this whole conference right here is weak, man. It's weak.
Who the fuck do we got? Who do we got? We ain't got no fucking body.
Exactly. Please tell this nigga again. They boys act like we got superstars out there. We got a bunch of scrubs too. Stop it. Come on, man.
Hey, break our team. If y'all want to do something as far as a show, start breaking our team down versus these other teams in the NFC South.
Man, but
there you go. That's a show right there. And look at the experience we got in different positions that these other teams don't have. Everybody's lacking in this division.
Hey, shout out to
Don't get it twisted now.
Man, this shit, man. Y'all keep talking about 6-6. This motherfucker 3-5. Man,
yeah, everybody lacking in this division.
Fucking crazy.
I don't know what they see in this cat, bro.
Hey, y'all holler Steve Wilkes. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all holler Steve Wilkes. The only reason Steve Wilkes was successful because this division was trash. That was it.
That's it.
That was it.
We are part of the trash. We just as trash as they are.
He sat there. Steve Wilkes sat there and run the ball, throwing bubble screens, run the ball, and was winning because this division is trash.
Well, I tell you like this. You better build a hell of a team because going forward, you can't expect to make out of the NFC the way this team is constructed right now.
Man, when Frank
you gotta make some moves.
So if you do get Frank Wright in here and he can adjust that fucking halftime, he should be able to win a fucking game.
Yeah, I'm not.
I just don't see it, man. I don't.
You saying he should be able
right now? Nobody can see it right now.
I got no faith in this nigga, man. I don't know what in the fuck kind of faith you got in this nigga, but I don't got it. I don't want to hear
I'm
that
listening to what
shit,
you say. You
Tyndale.
say you
I
Right.
did.
don't want
I
to
don't
hear
want to hear
that.
Wilkes
that.
did more in
I
Well,
can't
one
give a
year.
I don't want
damn.
to.
Wilkes
Hey,
did more in 1 year than
I
this
don't want to
nigga
hear that
did
shit, Q. I
in
don't want to hear
5.
that shit,
I don't give
Q.
a
Because
damn
you
what
said
y'all
you
trying
the
to
one that
think.
said
We ain't
you
This
got
the
no
one that
motherfucker is
fucking
not
Lawrence
said
it.
Taylor,
Hey,
man.
Q,
you
We
get
didn't.
got
them
You,
Derek
damn
Wolfe.
walls up, Q.
He's not
Q,
We
it.
got
Q. Hey, hey, wait. That's the main nigga right there that said he didn't believe in Wilkes because he didn't adjust and his offensive philosophy.
Well, look at here. And like I said, you got to take what you can fucking get. And at this time, if you telling me Frank Richard was the best option, I'll tell you you a liar to your face. Because Steichen and them other guys was right there.
That boy Q is upset about this shit.
Nah, I wouldn't have said Steichen was better than.
Man, y'all
Nah,
crazy than a
I wouldn't have said
motherfucker, man.
that.
Y'all don't think Steichen ain't the best option out there, man. Come on,
man.
man.
We'd have been better off with Kellen Moore or somebody. I don't even want his
Hell
ass,
no.
but shit, we
Whoa,
was better off with
hell
Kellen.
no.
I go
Man,
Come
at least,
there.
at
on,
least he
man.
been winning, man. The motherfucking Cowboys been
I
winning,
would have
man. We
rather
talk
took
all
That
this shit about
Dorsey.
the
motherfucker look
Cowboys,
like
but
Yeah.
that
the motherfuckers
motherfucker
make the
ran into
playoffs.
the 49ers and looked like a deer in the headlights.
That's the
Come on, man.
49ers, though. That's the 49ers, though. That's
I
the
don't give a fuck.
49ers.
You still gonna have to face them motherfuckers again.
Yeah.
They in the NFC.
Yeah, hey,
You
look,
think you gonna
when they go
dodge
to the
them?
Super Bowl,
I would
when
have
they go
took
to the
Shane.
Super
I
Bowl,
would
that
have took
loss ain't
Shane
gonna look
over
too
Frank
bad.
Wright.
Go ahead, CLT.
I would have took Shane Stickers over Frank Wright. I like his play calling way better than Frank Wright. He got the Eagles to NFC Championship, and they counted out your boy Jalen Hurts, counted him out. This was his last year to prove himself. Also won a Super Bowl before. I would have took him over Frank Wright for sure.
But okay, so let me make this point. I've been hearing everybody talk now.
5 and 12, yo.
So okay, let me ask y'all this question. So I clearly went over what this man's resume was, Kendall. I thought I did that for everybody. Didn't I do that?
You did. You did.
Like, what about this man's resume outside? Listen, this man started the season 3-5. We started the season 1-4, right?
Yeah.
He got fired after starting 3-5. Bro, 3-5 is not a record that you cannot come back from. They was only 2 games under 500. Hey, shout out to God of Blackness, man, for the super chat. Shout out to my boy. If Wilkes is about the team, he'll stay at DC if asked. If not, we're always stepping stone for Wilkes. Listen, why you really mad? Hey, God of Blackness, that's what I feel like too. Like, man, bro, if Frank Wright is the guy that Steve Wilkes said from the beginning that he wanted an experienced head coach. That's what he said as soon as Matt Rule got fired. Do you know why did he want that? Because this man wanted to try to get the most proven commodity to win in the Super Bowl as he possibly can. Like, listen, the Saints was going to demand too much. Even though I wanted Sean Payton, I knew that the Saints was going to ask for too damn much to get him. I already knew that. Like, deep down, I already knew that they were going to ask for a ton. But, bro, Shane Steichen, he was unable to get in the building for an interview because his team was in the playoffs. The Panthers could not wait any longer to make a decision on a head coach. Why? Because the combine coming up. Because free agency about to start in March. Because the draft will be here in April. We needed somebody that can come in, man, and go ahead and find somebody that can start the ball rolling on this offseason. We got a lot of holes to fill on this damn team. A ton of holes. Cannot keep spending time trying to figure out who the next head coach is going to be.
Reports came out that he did interview though.
Say it again.
Reports came out that he did interview, just didn't go well. Reports came out that he did interview, just didn't go well.
Yeah, but I'm talking about for a second interview. He did interview, and they said a report did come out that it didn't go well for Shane Steichen. His first interview, they said that it didn't go well. Listen, okay. I think Ben Johnson was going to be the next head coach, but when he dropped out, it was either going to be Frank, Steve, or Peyton. Once Ben Johnson broke out, I didn't think that, honestly, like Kafka, Kellen Moore, all these young guys, I didn't think they stand a chance because Tepper had said from the beginning he wanted an experienced head coach. That's what he said he wanted. Go look at this man's resume. What is everybody so mad about, bro? The man listen, he got fired this year prematurely because he was a bad of another terrible ownership. The Ursays are a terrible ownership. They made Jeff Saturday, a guy that was on the NFL Network with no head coaching experience, the interim head coach out of nowhere. Jeff Saturday. They fired this man too prematurely, bro, for the Colts. Matt Ryan came up there and played like trash. Nobody saw Matt Ryan playing that bad. The Colts didn't have a bad team. Jonathan Taylor was the leading rusher in the NFL last year. They just didn't have a quarterback. But every year that Frank Reich has had a quarterback, he developed them and he took them to the playoffs. I don't understand why everybody's so mad, bro. He's had 2 losing seasons, and you can't even make this year a losing season because the man got fired before he even had a chance to try to improve the team.
I like how we're trying to change our mind on how we feel about Frank Reich. I don't give a damn.
No, I'm not trying to change.
I don't give a goddamn.
You can be
how
mad
much,
but at the end of the day, give this man an opportunity first. I didn't feel this.
Yeah, I gave him the opportunity. He came in and interviewed. That was his fucking opportunity.
Man,
that's all he getting for me.
Yeah, like this is what I'm saying, bro. And I'm not saying 2 Rings Montana. That's a dope ass name. Look, I'm not saying that Tepper made the right or wrong decision. What I'm saying is that I see why they didn't choose Steve Wilkes. Like, I see why they didn't choose Steve Wilkes, because Steve Wilkes, he went 6-6. That's all he did. Everybody that made preseason predictions about the Panthers had us only winning 6 or 7 games, even before we knew Matt Rule was going to get fired. We finished 7-10. 7-10. Why is everybody acting like Steve Wilkes did something amazing? I'm going to keep it real with you. It only looked amazing because the division was so damn bad. That's the only reason why.
But you sit here and say Matt Rule would have had the same record. I don't believe that shit, yo. I just don't believe it.
5 games his first 2 years. You think that he couldn't win 6 or 7?
That's why nobody thought we would do shit, because of Matt Rule, not because of the team. It was because of Matt Rule.
But the point that I'm trying to make to you is that he won 5 games his first 2 years with the talent that we had this year, bro, in the teams that we was playing, how bad the NFC South was. The Panthers would have ended up probably right here under Matt Rule, 7 wins. Still missing the playoffs. Like, stop acting like this man got us to the playoffs and we had a 500 record. Now, if we had 500 record or something like that, he got it to it, bro, okay. But, bro, we finished right where I expected us to be. I predicted the Panthers to only win 7 games. That's it. That's all I predicted, and that's what we finished.
Ways, you were spot on, but if Steve Wilkes was coaching from the beginning, we would have finished better than that, bro.
We would have beat Arizona. We would have beat Cleveland.
We can't say that because he also got blown out by the Bengals. He also lost to the Steelers at home, a team that had Mitchell Trubisky at quarterback. We lost to a Steelers team, a game that we needed to win to put us in position to get to the postseason. Oh, what else did you do? In the game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, when you needed to win that game to go to the postseason, you let one wide receiver beat us the whole game. Mike Evans scored 3 times on the same route, on the same side, to the same person all game long. You didn't make no adjustments. And you showed on offense, all you could do was run the ball, and when every team that was able to stop the run against us, they beat us. What your most impressive win was against the Seattle Seahawks team on the road in Seattle, and that team got bounced from the playoffs the first game. What's so impressive about what he did? I'm trying to figure out, just because the team is believing in you and you got to motivate it, yes, that's impressive, but my G, this is a team that's had 5 losing winning seasons. Motivation is not going to be enough. You got to get some fucking wins. You got to get wins.
Like I said, Waves, I'm not upset that Frank Reich is our coach. What we're saying, he's just.
Hey, Chris Geary, I appreciate you for pulling up.
Years ahead of Steve Wilkes.
We can't hear you, CLT. You breaking up, brother. We can't hear you. So I'm just saying, I'm not mad at Frank Reich hire. I'm really not.
Yeah, we're not mad at Frank Reich. We're just saying that he's not light years ahead of Steve Wilkes to say hands down him over Steve Wilkes.
I mean, I wouldn't say he's light years ahead of him, but I think he's ahead of him. just because he's already had experience doing it and he's been to a Super Bowl. He an offensive-minded coach. Everything that David Tepper said he wanted in the coach is what Frank Reich is. He said he wanted an offensive-minded coach. That's what Frank Reich is. He wanted a coach with considerable head coaching experience. When he fired Matt Rule in that last press conference we heard from Tepper, he said that he wanted an experienced head coach with considerable experience and an offensive mind. That's what he got. So are you really surprised that he made this decision?
Shout out to God of Blackness for that super chat, brother. We really appreciate you. He said, imagine being coming out of the Steelers organization and you ain't ever beat them, not even a playoff berth. That and the Bucks games were must wins. I agree. Shout out to him for that super chat.
Yeah, appreciate you, God of Blackness, man. That's much love right there, man. Anybody else that's feeling generous today, God of Blackness, man, showing everybody out. Anybody else that feels like they want to donate something to the channel, make sure y'all see the Cash App is up there as well. We do have the super chat ability now. Y'all see it, Between the Lines podcast. Any donation is greatly appreciated, man. It only helps the channel grow. Like I said, man, we are monetized now. We send a special thanks from me, Q, Shinobi, everybody that's helped us build this channel up. Y'all don't understand what it means to get to this point, man. So thank you, guys.
And then y'all say y'all want to take this offense to another level, but you shouldn't an offensive-minded coach. What are we doing here, people? What are we doing?
I'm not remember
shunning.
the Colts having a good offense. When they had a good offense?
Who?
Exactly. Please tell them that, MDJ.
When did they have a good offense?
I'm about to tell you. Hold up, right now.
This nigga got to look it up. That's just how bad it is.
No, because I want to.
Who is he talking about? The Colts?
Yeah, the Colts ain't had a good offense since Andrew Luck walked away.
Andrew Luck walks away.
That's what I'm not understanding.
And then he still have 2 winning seasons.
Your definition of a winning season is Jonathan Taylor running his ass off.
Bruh, 11-5. 11-5. That's a winning season.
2,000-yard running back, you should be 11-5.
It don't matter how you get there, Q. 11-5.
Got no
cut the shit out,
Taylor either. We ain't got no Jonathan Taylor.
Hey, y'all was all right with fucking Steve Wilkes running the fuck out the ball with Dante Foreman. Y'all was all right when Christian McCaffrey was running the hell out of motherfucking 85%.
Superstar Christian McCaffrey. Put some respect on his name.
Stop moving the goal line, Q. Stop that shit.
I ain't moving no damn goal line, but at the end of the day,
stop moving the goal line, bro. Frank Rich is your coach. Frank Rich is your coach. Accept that shit.
Y'all can kiss my ass. You ain't Frank Rich.
Frank Rich is your coach. Accept that shit.
The only people happy about this shit is that y'all just happy it ain't Wilkes. Y'all not. This motherfucker ain't did shit.
No. It don't matter. It don't matter if it was real. Like I told y'all, it could have been a spaceman. As long as he motivated this motherfucking team and got wins and was able to get a quarterback in here, able to get an OC, able to fill these holes on his defense. Now when this motherfucker don't do this.
You Eddie Murphy today, goddammit, huh?
When he don't do that shit like that, when he start stuttering and lying like Matt Rule, we got to get his ass up out of here.
Well, I'm telling you, that shit goes.
Hey, shout out to Get the Goat for breaking that shit down.
Yeah,
man, he walked.
That made your nipples hard waves. Good, really. You back there, amen, and like hell.
Hey, Q, check me out. He was preaching over there, boy.
Oh man, get the fuck on. Ain't nobody want to hear that.
Hey Q, you better like it or not. That's your motherfucking coaching. You better goddamn act right.
You better kiss my ass. I don't give a damn with no coach.
I mean, if you really think about it, though, Q, it was between him and Sketching as far as the offensive-minded coaching. We wasn't gonna give Sean Payton those picks and that money. So it broke down to what he said. He wanted an offensive-minded coach with head coaching experience. Like I told you when I came on, he checked the boxes.
Yeah. I mean, the best thing about this is you ain't had to give up nothing for it. That's the only thing.
He checked the boxes.
Hold on, I got you. Hey, Kendall, I'm going to ask you a question, right? the strong point of this team is the defense. So why the fuck do you want an offensive-minded coach? They not gonna be able to turn shit into sugar. The offense still gonna be ass.
Well,
we ain't got nobody.
Let me ask you this. At what point during last year or last season did we ever play complimentary ball? Sometimes the defense was out there gassed because the offense wasn't doing shit. If the offense did give them a little bit, sometimes the defense broke down at crucial moments and let the other team out the hook. So we never played complimentary ball. Like I keep telling y'all, this team is not complete on either side of the ball. So we can't just sit there and say, "Oh, our defense is so strong." No, it's not. I keep telling y'all that. We don't have a middle linebacker.
Complimentary ball without the players. You ain't got no offensive weapon. How the hell you?
We don't even have. We don't even have a. Yeah, we got to bring them in. That's why we don't. That's why you don't give away draft picks. You see what I'm saying? You don't give away draft picks. You trying to build a team.
All this tells me is in this draft they're gonna go heavy on the offense. That's exactly what the fuck this tells me.
What we need to do.
I won't be mad at it.
Our weakness of our team for the last 3 years has been the offense. We sitting up here talking about we need to listen. The defense, man, has some young, talented players that can keep this football team in any game.
Yeah, Scott already said he need a ball hawk safety. You see what I'm saying? We need a middle linebacker. We know this shit.
Well, Kendall, if he listening and telling you all the defensive players he need, that clearly tells you he sees that fucking holes is on the defensive side as well. So
anybody can see. Anybody can see. Why? Okay, one of the formulas of beating the Carolina Panthers is run the ball down our goddamn throat. You understand what I'm saying?
That's the Steve Wilkes Panthers, man. You can't even look at that team.
No. I'm talking about the opposition. If the opposition want to win on us, run the ball down our throat. We can't stop the run in certain situations. You see what I'm saying? Because we need another defensive tackle, or we need a motherfucking edge rusher or defensive end opposite Brian Burns. So you see what I'm saying? We got holes up and down the field.
That's what I'm saying, man. We got a lot of issues, man. That got to be fixed.
Yeah, we're gonna address that shit. So and then when somebody asks the question of how can you get a coach 3 years and shit, you have to.
You got to.
It's not a complete team.
12 games. You gave him 12 games though.
Somebody building a house back there? Oh, they should shit.
Yeah, well, y'all need to get rid of them damn Nextel chirps y'all got.
Hey, your phone ain't a damn bit better.
Oh yeah, right, motherfucker.
Hey, Q, he just on the Wi-Fi, man. We out here on the fucking road.
Exactly,
man.
We on a motherfucking job. We gotta do fucking. Come on, man. You right here, Nextel chirps with your black ass.
My Nextel chirp.
Chirp that shit.
Hey, that boy Q over there, big man. I'm gonna buy you. Hey, Q. I'm gonna buy you a steak, man. We gonna go sit in the same restaurant together. You go to the go get a steak.
Don't you do that? Only bitch ass niggas do that way. Don't you do that?
Go get you a steak in your restaurant. I'm gonna get a steak in my restaurant. We gonna sit down, man. And we
I wish the fuck you would, Wade. I'll call you at wherever the fuck you at and spit in your goddamn steak.
I'm gonna pay for it.
Let's go to Hardee's, man.
I mean, Wade, since you moderating everything, Wade, break it down. The obvious shit. What we gonna have to do now, since we got a head coach. That was number one. Get the coach in here. Yeah, so now what are we doing?
Yeah, so let's get into it, man. Hold on, Q, before I get into that. Hey, Q, I'm buying the steak, man. You ain't got to worry about that. We're gonna have a good time. But anyway.
Waves.
Yeah.
Your slip showing, Waves. Don't do that. Your slip showing. Only a nigga that any nigga go sit at a restaurant with another grown ass man and sit on the phone and eat the same meal as a puss ass boss. So I ain't in the mood for that.
Look, I'm gonna FaceTime you. I'm gonna put the phone on the salt. And the salt
you can kiss my black ass is what you do.
All
right,
type
of shit like that.
Let me get into it right quick. Hey, listen. Before I get into that, man, listen, if y'all new to the channel, man, we done had a lot of people watching this whole time. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Appreciate God of Blackness again, man. He is killing that super chat. Another one.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, man, for that super chat to the channel. Hey, again, like and subscribe to the channel. We live on all platforms. Black Cat Panther Podcast. If you ain't subscribed to that, make sure you go subscribe to my boy Q channel. That's his channel over there. Life is Just a Wave, man. That's my channel over there. Y'all can go and like and subscribe. We live on Twitch. Shout out to the Twitch community. Make sure y'all follow over there as well. And as always, man, run them likes up on this video, man. Look, thank everybody, man. We monetize now. Thank everybody for supporting us for the grind. We're going to keep bringing this content to you. But Kendall, I'll say this shit, man. This is what I'll say. Now that the Panthers have their head coach, Frank Reich got to build a staff out, right? If he don't got a staff already, you know what I'm saying, already established, we got to get a good offensive coordinator. We got to bring in a good defensive coordinator. And then from here, man, all the Panthers should be doing is sitting down, man, and deciding who their quarterback is going to be in this upcoming draft. And the thing about it is, man, don't find your guy and stay on that guy, right? If it's CJ Stroud is your quarterback, do what you got to do to go get him. If you got to trade up, if Bryce is your quarterback and y'all and everybody is sold on Bryce, trade up to get Bryce Young. If Will Levis is your quarterback, whoever it is. But I know that it damn sure ain't gonna be no.
You like how he dance over that shit, or whoever it is.
It damn sure ain't gonna be no Anthony Richardson. I can tell you that.
You don't know that. Now you done got your titties hard for this new coach. He could get that motherfucker.
Frank Wright, that's not even his style of offense, man.
Like you know his style. You had to look up his damn winning percentage. Come on, man.
Motherfucker wanted Matt Ryan
to be right about the numbers. I know.
That's why I think he's gonna keep Sam Darnold.
No, that nigga ain't shit.
Motherfucker wanted Matt Ryan.
Right, that nigga ain't shit. He wanted Matt Ryan. What's the other? Carson Wentz.
Hey, look,
come on, man.
And them bum ass motherfuckers, man, get out of here, man.
You can't pick no fucking quarterback. Hey,
Brissett was going off a little bit though.
Who said that? Who that is talking?
That was me, 704.
Yeah, let's get you the fuck up out of here. Let's get you the fuck up out of here.
Hey, Brissett, what's going on?
Oh man, that was funny.
Man,
oh my God. 704. I can't deny it. I'm a straight rider.
He gonna start seeing an exhibit next. I don't want that.
Yeah, man.
You know this stupid shit.
X to the Z.
X in the house.
No, the only X's y'all need to be worried about is them X's and O's that motherfucker Frank Reich will be drawing up. That's what y'all need to be worried about.
That nigga ain't drawing up shit.
So Q, what
we gonna run a 3-3-5
for you to show some credit, man, to Frank Reich?
It's gonna take him bringing in some offensive skill set players, and some defense. If he gonna get a middle linebacker and he gonna get an edge rusher, you won't hear fucking shit out of me. I'll be right there clapping. I'll be right there singing the color purple with these motherfuckers. But I'm afraid that he can't make the necessary adjustments to get the right people in the door.
Man, he ain't about shit, man. We don't even know what the fuck his real last name is. Don't nobody know that shit, man.
MDJ, we just hired a fucking yes man is what we just did. Another yes man for Temple.
Right? Who the fuck knows, man? He ain't
shit. I don't see no balls on that nigga, man. For real.
Got no fucking balls.
All right, man. Hey,
that nigga ain't got no nuts on him, yo.
Oh. Wave. He got balls. How you know he got balls?
How do I know he got nuts?
Huh? How you know?
You said how I know he got nuts?
That's what the fuck I said. How do you know?
Because he go drop them shits on your head when he turns his organization around.
That motherfucker ain't dropping shit. Man, get out of here with that. Crazy motherfucker right here.
I'm gonna keep it real though. I don't know what the motherfucker gonna do, right? I don't know what he gonna do. But listen, he your goddamn coach, and we gotta support this motherfucker.
I said I reserve the right to call him my goddamn coach. I didn't tell you that.
Yeah, that's fine. You can reserve a lot of shit. You can reserve reservations. You don't always get them either, do you? Goddamn it.
You can kiss my ass. You ain't a reservation.
Listen, man, I'll say this, man. It wasn't the sexy pick. It wasn't the pick that everybody wanted. But bro, give this man an opportunity and see what he does. See what the offensive coordinators he bring in. See the
So you know
defense.
what's so funny, Wade? You want us to give this nigga opportunity.
Well, we just lost Q. Hey, God of Blackness always a pause, man. But you know, the nuts around here, every man got nuts, man. So you know, we gotta make sure that, you know what I'm saying, you ain't losing your nuts out here. Without your nuts, you're not a man. So I'm not mad at this, man. I'm really not upset, y'all. I'm not upset at this, man. I'm not upset. I feel like I gotta see what he does, man. I'm not upset at this pick. I'm really not. The Panthers is you can't really be too upset about this one, man, because again, this is what David Tepper was trying to get in a head coach all along. This is what he said that he was going to do. He said he wanted an experienced offensive coach with considerable head coaching experience, and that's exactly what we got. But man, look, y'all, we gonna be live again tonight. We're gonna try to go live again here tonight, man. Had to get on here and hop on here. We appreciate everybody's support, everybody showing love, everybody that pulled up to the channel. Shout out to MDJ, CLT, Agent 704, your boy Q, Kendall the GOAT, everybody that pulled up here to the channel today, everybody, man, that's on the super chats, man, everybody that's on the cash apps. We appreciate the love, man. Everybody out here, that's big love. So we got our coach. Listen, like it or don't like it, Frank Reich is the guy. And my final word is just, I'm not mad at this. I can see him putting together something here in Carolina. But it's time to focus on the draft. It's time to get a quarterback. It's time to build out the rest of his staff. I want to see who he brings in as the OC and defensive coordinator. But I'm really not upset at this, man. I'm not upset at this move. I'm not upset at this. So y'all let us know what you think, man. Again, like and subscribe to all the platforms. Life is Just a Wave, Black Cat Panther Podcast, Between the Lines Podcast. Y'all make sure that y'all subscribe to everything, man. We there, we up. It is only going up from here. I'm your boy, Big Waves. Shout out King J the Surfer. You already know what time it is, man. We back again live tonight, man. Y'all make sure y'all pull up. We back again to talk about it, man. It's going to be another hell of a show. Shout out to everybody. Your boy Big Waves is up out of here. I'll see y'all on the flip, man. Tonight, pull up. Let's get it.